Hey, Cal here. This is pretty much my next big project to do before Games Day. This really isn't much of a commission as it is a trade. I offered to paint up some of Daryl's Dark Elves and a few other minis, but I think this is Bretonnian, or maybe Empire. And some of his Imperial Guard stuff when I finish the Dark Elf stuff. So I'm just going to start off right away. This is one of his hero or lord units, which is pretty much painted. He just wants to make it legal because it's on a round base. It's on a Termi base, and it should be on a cavalry base, I take it, which I have one right there. So I'm going to put it on there, and there you go. Maybe do some little touch-up painting. And he wants me to paint up this. I don't know if this is another hero or if it's part of that rider squad, but I'll paint it up. But it's kind of front heavy. Let's see if it's... No, it's not front heavy. Is it front heavy? No, it's not front heavy. But it is quite forward. But it is front heavy on my carpet. Is this front heavy? No. Front heavy or heavy anyway? Yes, it is. So yeah, sorry about that. I was just checking some stuff. So he has this like lizard rider kind of squad. He wants me to paint him up basically purple. Some of the purple's already been applied. I'm just using Reaper Imperial purple, and he wants me to do some sort of like lizard kind of deal with this. Basically make the bottom white and the top green, and maybe do some washes to bring up detail. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the riders are all removable, but they don't seem to fit very well on the models. So I don't know. I'm just painting them up. He wants me to paint up this Hydra, which I think he might have added extra heads. Because I see like green stuff bonding all over. He wants, some of the green has already been laid down, but basically he wants it to be green, then gray, pretty much all over, and like a metallic deal with the teeth. Basically where they look like they're metallic, but they sort of have a shine to them. So I have some plans with this, and I'm also going to base them all too. And he has like 3 little like Hydra handlers or something. And I'm going to paint them up too. And base them. He has like, I think this is either Bretonnian or Empire, because he has quite a few fantasy armies. And he wants me to paint this up too. I'll figure something out. And he has this catapult, which I think is either Bretonnian or Empire. I'm just going to paint it up. No questions asked. And if I paint the fantasy stuff up first, he gave me some 40k stuff as well. He gave me like 2 of his sentinels. There's this one here, open topped. It's basically loaded with weapons. I don't know. I'm not really questioning if it's legal. I'm just painting it up in there, and it'll be done. So there you go. There's this one. I have to glue the ankles. And then there's this one, which is kind of leaning forward, and I have to touch up the primers, of course, all over it. And he wanted me to assemble and paint a basilisk. So I assembled it. The barrel is kind of quirked, but it works. And he also wanted a gunner, and he wanted a bolter, but all I could find was a flamer. But I might cut the tip off and put a bolter on the front there, just for a little conversion. That right there was just a pain, the little thing there, and I noticed that this piece is slightly warped. So I still have to put pieces on it. I made the cannoneer here removable. He can come right off like that. He's on the floor now. So yeah. I'm trying something a little different. I'm gonna prime the treads separately and then glue them on after I paint it. Ooh. Also, the barrel moves. So that's pretty much what I'm doing now, as of painting. Now, considering this is not actually a commission, I will have YouTube updates of it. Now, basically, this is more of a trade. I'm painting all of this for some stuff. This is basically what he gave me. He got me a new can of primer, some of his spare paints, which camo green, scorpion green, goblin green, metallic dwarf bronze, and vermin brown. So they're about half full, but of course I can get quite a bit out of it. So yeah. Also, he got me this little fucking awesome little model. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's a Space Marine with autocannon. I just wanted to get it for my army because it looked really cool. I mean, look at that. This is just awesome. I already put it together. It's like $8 at ComicsMD. It's pretty much all pewter, except for the backpack. I did bonding, all the bonding with green stuff. You can see it in the joints, including the head. Well, you can't really see it in the head. So yeah, I'm going to be painting up my Chaos Marines as well, more of on the side. Just going to get the fantasy stuff painted. So there you go. Also, he gave me a case with some foam. Well, just a bucket, really. So, well, I'm doing it for him. So yeah, I just like this model here. It's really cool. So anyways, I will have a battle report up for this Saturday. Up maybe on Sunday, basically tomorrow, for when I'm recording this video. Look forward to it. Tell me what you think of this project. I know some of the green stuff, there's like green stuff blobs everywhere, but I'm just gonna paint it up as directed. So I think it'll turn out well. It'll be games day legal. Except I get to fix this Lord up. Won't be too hard. Anyways, this is Kyle X Pie 665 signing out with new autocannon Marine. Bye bye. Douche.